What's going on, everybody? So I'm on my way to one of my favorite spots to do some of my favorite things, and I'm thinking to myself, I've been hearing a lot about like a second lockdown, and just thinking through the possibilities that it could be possible, hoping that everybody's already stocked up, or they've got something ready to go just in case. And weighing out the possibilities that something like that might happen, the more I think about it, I could see it happening again. I don't know that we'll have I don't know what the difference is going to be this time through. I do know last time through we did a video and I was just on a regular grocery shopping trip, and it was completely chaos. and everybody always goes back to that toilet paper thing, but people were just leaving with whole carts full. I don't even know why, but either way, I did most of my grocery shopping. It was a regular grocery shopping day, somewhere a day or two before all that mess here in Michigan. And it was chaotic, and there was definitely people out looking to, I guess, steal stuff from other people. It was a crazy scene, and that's one of the things I've heard a lot of people talk about is this is why you prep. This is why you have your stuff ahead of time. You don't have to go out and be in those situations. If I would have known it was so bad, I had gone once with the kids just to grab whatever. I don't remember exactly the reason why we went to the store that day, and it was like pretty crazy. And then I had done the one regular grocery shopping trip, and that was like insane. People were just, it was insane. So putting yourself in those situations is where I'm going to on this. Putting yourself in the situations, it could be risky. It could be risky. You got to really be paying attention. People are moving around 10 times faster than they normally do, grabbing everything they can. I don't even know if they were paying attention to what they were grabbing, some of them. Well, just the stuff they were grabbing didn't make sense to me anyways. Maybe they had a reason for it that I don't quite understand. But having everything you need now and not being last minute, oh no, I've been listening to stuff like this. I see a hawk. That is a good sized bird over there. That's pretty cool. That's supposed to be good luck too, right? Seeing a hawk. So one of the big reasons that you do prepare, so you don't have to be put in a situation where it's an emergency situation or last minute situation, even, because with the supply chain already fractured from what it was before, when stuff depletes this time. And I keep hearing a million excuses for everything, but there's a supply and demand, there's a supply chain, and then there's inflation. Then this time could be it could be twice as bad. It could be 5 times as bad in half the time. You don't know. And it would be nice to just if you're working that day, go home from work. Just go straight home. You don't have to stop. Make sure you got your medications, your first aid stuff if you needed, trauma kit, one for the car, one for the house or bug out location. Same with the first aid. It's just good to have these things ahead of time so we don't have to worry about it. And I think this time through, people are not going to be as happy. I don't know that a lot of people that I've talked to are just kind of like, yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Last time was stupid. Nobody really knew what was going on. Everybody kind of just went along with it because they didn't know what to do. And there's that whole thing, I've said it before, once you give up the freedom for the security, end up with neither, I think is how that goes. And you just don't want to be stuck in a position to where you're forced to go out like, oh, you know what I didn't get enough of? Because then you're stuck in that spot where you're, doesn't matter what it is, you still got to run out. And I always feel like I still have to myself. So it was like kind of a good thing. It was right around payday, and we were going to do a regular grocery shop. I felt good about it in the sense of, okay, anything extra I might do. And I didn't really do a crazy amount. Maybe I did an extra $50, or maybe it was even $100, but I'm not sure. You feel that little sense of urgency, like, oh man, this is getting bad. I see some bare shelves. And the thing is, right now we're seeing spotty shelves beforehand. This is just what it is right now. We got some sections still at the grocery store that barely came back, or if they did, barely came back. 50% of what they normally had. This used to be completely full, and now it's only 50%. And I haven't seen much improvement in some sections. Now, depending on which store you're going to is also depending on what's there and what's not. And now with the price increase, you're not going to get as much. I said the ramen noodles there were like a quarter at Walmart. Well, they're still $6 for $1 or something at the Dollar Tree. And one thing I noticed last time through was spots like the Dollar Tree weren't even hit until, oh my gosh, it was probably a week after or something like that. And another thing that I noticed, our pharmacy over by us still had toilet paper and stuff like that a week afterwards. So there's just some good ideas when you're going out and about. We even have a hardware store that has some normal grocery stuff, and they also have toiletry and whatever else you're gonna need, paper towels or whatever. I mean, you can wipe calories however you choose. They have Kleenex there. They have things that they even have I think paper plates I saw over there too. And with who knows if there was like some sort of grid down and you didn't have any power or something, paper plates, plastic forks, you don't have to wash nothing, it's all disposable. You could even burn the paper plates, use it as tinder, I guess you'd say, or a fire starter of some sort. So I just think that it's definitely one of those things that I have a little bit of an issue with, because I feel like I have to go out and like, what if this is it and there's 2 years now of nothing? Did you have enough? Did you do enough? And this is one of those things that, like I said in the last video, where I stress myself out a little bit sometimes. But I also have a thing, I don't know if it's because of the way I grew up, and I don't know if it's because I'm used to being in more chaotic situations sometimes. When you're in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, or I do some Dairaki Jiu-Jitsu training, and you end up getting stuck in the spots where someone's getting ready to choke you out, or someone's, whatever the situation might be, and maybe I'm kind of comfortable in those situations, or driving through bad spots. I know it's not the right thing to do all the time, but it makes me feel alive too, as sometimes, like being in that situation and having to pay attention. And if that makes sense to any of you, I feel like not an adrenaline rush, but I feel like look, I can make it through that, or I don't know, calm in the chaos. One of those things. I don't know. Maybe I'm wired a little wrong. Or maybe I'm wired a little right, or maybe I'm right where I have to be, or however it turns out. So if you got any ideas ahead of time of ways to stock up, and one of the things I do also here and there is I'll order a couple things off of Amazon, so that I know in a few days, look what I got coming in. And it's not all the time, but I'll do it even if you do like one thing off of Amazon a week or something, so you know that if you didn't get out that week because of whatever the situation is, they always close down the small stuff, but they never seem to close down the big stuff. Like, you can't be in a group more than 10 people and everybody's got to be 600 feet away and whatever. I don't know if they use that social distance speak for socialism or social. I don't know why exactly they used that terminology. But anyways, what I'm explaining is it didn't matter how far away you were. All the small stores and shops were pretty much closed down. They have fewer employees, but it doesn't matter. A lot of people heard this before. The way they say it, it made a lot of sense. Well, you can't be around those 10 people, but here, go to the grocery store. We got to keep it short. You know, we don't want the demand too high, but there's, 2,000 people allowed in Walmart or 1,500, whatever the number is. So you can't be around 10 people, but here, go over here and get food, and it's 2,000 people in there. It doesn't make any sense. So any comments, throw them down in the comment section. I'm always loving to hear what other people are thinking about. And do you think there's going to be another lockdown? According to the World Economic Forum, it had sounded to me like this next one, if there is one, wouldn't even be the last one. This could be ongoing. We don't know if they're going to pull this shit every damn fall. Are you kidding me? I mean, that's some controlling. This stuff pisses me off. Really pisses me off. But you just don't know what their overall plan is that they would even need to do any type of a lockdown when they've proved it doesn't work. It doesn't change anything. And as a matter of fact, when you stay inside your house all the time, you could even end up with a lower immune system. You're not outside. You're not in the sunlight. See, I turned directions. The sun's going to be blaring. So, first time here, don't forget to subscribe and definitely, give us a thumbs up. Definitely, get ready, be prepared, and I'm going to do a little bit of training. I'm going to do a little bit with a forge that we have now, and learning a little bit about that. I have never really done much with that. I'm going to end up using it to make knives or something. I don't know, I'm a knife freak. I don't know why it's so bad, but yeah, these kind of things could be good too at some point if you need to be able to make something that you need. The power's gone and the stores are closed, you never know. So Lockdown 2000, let me know what you think, and have a good day.